umwana n'umutware niba igihugu cy'ejo umwana n'umutware mwana ukivuka narira uryararirimba.
The Peace Village Center is a home for orphans and vulnerable children who are abandoned by their parents who are not able to look after them. After being deeply moved by the difficult situation Rwanda was going through, Sengaire Jean-Baptiste, a servant of God, decided to bring together the surviving children from the families that had perished. Among the major problems Rwanda was facing were HIV/AIDS and the devastation caused by the 1994 Tutsi genocide, which left many orphans scattered all over the country. The Peace Village Center started as a home for vulnerable children set up by Sengaire Jean-Baptiste. Sengaire Jean-Baptiste is the founder of the Peace Village project. We talked to him and he had this to tell us. My name is Sengaire Jean-Baptiste. I started the Peace Village project after discovering the problems Rwanda was facing after the 1994 genocide. Sometime earlier, I had recognized that many parents were dying due to the HIV/AIDS scourge and leaving their children as orphans without care. We started in 1992 helping these children from a rented house. We were later helped by a German group to build the Peace Village structures. We built this place from 2002 to 2003. It was built bit by bit because the funds were coming in small amounts. We now have hope that the children without accommodation can have a place to live and people to care for them. We care for all orphans without families. We receive children who were left by their parents due to HIV. Others come as a result of the genocide, and there are some cases where children are abandoned on the streets by their mothers. Other children are brought to us by the local authorities and religious institutions. Therefore, this organization is open to every orphan who doesn't have a family to look after them. Despite the difficulty in caring for the 90 children we have at the Peace Village project, we plan to build more houses because there are many more children. We also plan to get houses for those living outside the Peace Village because renting is very expensive. We are training and preparing the children for the society and the changes in the environment. Education is a long process. We now have a nursery school, but it still needs supplies and qualified teachers. We also have a primary section, but we lack playgrounds for the children and other facilities which include information and communication and technology programs, which is in the accordance to the national vision. Also, the security of the school is not yet the best since we lack fence to keep the children in. Yes, we have plans to educate the children, but there is still a long way to go. So we invite good-hearted people to provide and support for us in this act, which will help our country now and in the future. Since we got the structures at Peace Village through the support of our German friends, we have not been able to renovate and rehabilitate them since 2003. The rooms and bathrooms need renovation. It is in this light that I invite willing people to support us. Another major problem we are facing is erosion from the heavy rains we are receiving in Rwanda. We need funds to curb this problem. We are preparing a project to rehabilitate these grounds in order to provide a safe environment for the children. I am proud to tell you that we are preparing a sustainable income generating project so that we can be self-sufficient in future, and also to train people in important skills and to develop themselves and our communities, starting with our very own children. In the earlier days, in order for him to provide food for the children, Jean-Baptiste approached religious centers and health centers and asked them to help him feed the children. He was later joined by a number of volunteers in this noble cause he had started, including a group known as Mission de la Croix Glorieuse. The members of his community worked hard to feed the children too. Meanwhile, the Peace Village was not limited to children orphaned by AIDS and the 1994 genocide only, but also thought about the children who had been abandoned by their proper mothers after birth, and all the vulnerable children in general. Today, the Peace Village has up to 90 children, boys and girls of different ages, spread in 7 houses, each house being considered as a family, with 2 mothers who take care of the children. The Peace Village Center provides all necessities for the children in their family. All the children of school-going age are put through school, beginning from nursery through primary and secondary school. It's in this light that St. Jacob Nursery School and Primary School were constructed. Mukanghaka Valerie is responsible for the running of the day-to-day activities in the Peace Village Center. Please tell us briefly about Peace Village, how many children you support here and how you get the means to support them. Also tell us about what happens to the children who outgrow their stay at the Peace Village. Considering that it's the policy of government that children who are aged 18 years and above are considered adults and do not qualify to stay in orphan homes like this one. I am Mukanghaka Valerie. I am in charge of the Peace Village Center. There are up to 90 children living in this center. The youngest child is 3 months and the oldest is 19 years. We have 7 houses, with each accommodating between 13 and 16 children. Each house has 2 resident mother figures. Looking after the 90 children is a task we share mainly with a German organization called KBF, whose words in full mean children need help. They help us to feed, clothe, treat and educate the children, but it's not quite enough. So we have prepared gardens in which we grow supplementary foodstuffs, and we also rear cows which provide milk for the children. The Ministry of Family also chips in once a year to provide extra support, but most of the time it's not enough. We appeal to other people who have the heart to help, to join us and help the children. Up until now, children aged 18 years old and above are helped externally in accordance to the policy of government. But there are about 16 children who are 18 years old still living in the Peace Village. There are up to 40 children being supported from outside the Peace Village. We rent houses for them and also provide other requirements like food, transport, clothing, and others which include health provisions and education. The children we look after are given to us by the authorities. Most of them are abandoned by their unknown mothers. Most of the babies we have were found like that. Others are from families which perished in the 1994 genocide, while others are from families which perished because of HIV/AIDS, which were being followed up by Pamazole. Some of these children are infected with HIV, so we provide treatment in accordance to the instructions from the health centers responsible for the HIV patients. Out of the 90 living in the Peace Village, 16 are infected, but they are treated with their ARVs. We have a total of 15 mothers, 2 of whom live in each house and 1 is their overall leader. At the moment, we are not able to pay for them to further pursue their education at universities and higher institutions of learning, but some of them are able to acquire government sponsorship at university after excelling in their secondary school leaving national exams. The children living in the village get time for games and recreation just like any other children elsewhere. Kamhire Foster is one of the children living in the Peace Village. Kamhire, tell us about yourself, how you came here, your education, and what you think about the Peace Village. My name is Kamhire Foster. I am 19 years old. I came to Peace Village in 2007. Before I came here, I used to live with my siblings. One father called Father Flora helped us and brought us here. He was a friend to the founders of Peace Village. We now consider Peace Village as our home because we live like any other child anywhere. We are well taken care of just like any other child elsewhere. We do our housework and play games just like any other child elsewhere. I have completed my secondary school now. Some of the children in Peace Village go to boarding schools while others are day scholars. The boarding students go to school at the beginning of the school term and come back at the end of the school term. The day scholars come from school every day according to their school hours.
I'm called Ntesi Jacqueline. I've been at Tanzania I'm Landi. Then when I was in Tanzania, they said that all Rwandese they are supposed to back in Rwanda. Then I've come in my country. Then after I lived there in camp in Kianzi. After that, minister came there, said that I support to take you in Kigali. Minister that talked to Jean Baptista that how that I have a children from Tanzania. She's Laundis from Tanzania. After that, he called in Judge Batista, sorry. Then after, Judge Batista said that there is no problem. She will come, no problem. After I get here, it was in October. I waiting for starting schools. After I joined at a Playing Dela for senior 4. I took my combination BCM. Then I finished the last year, 2009, and I, for sure, when I was at school, I wasn't have any problem, because when I've got any problem, they are ready to come and to support me, and I wasn't have any problem, by the way, and I'm very thankful to Jared Batista and his wife, and all of them. Here in village, we have mamas. They help us for many ways. They help us to cook. They teach us how to work, and they help us how when we will go out of here. I'm sure that we'll do better thing. Because they teach us how to take care of these kids, how to wash utensils, even how we have kids here that they are take care for us, by the way, and they are loving us.
After completing their secondary school or attaining 18 years, the children are integrated into the society. This program helps them to prepare for the life outside the village. Desiree is an orphan who was formerly living in the Peace Village Center but now lives outside the center. Desiree, tell us about yourself, how you joined the Peace Village, how you left, and what your life is outside the Peace Village. My name is Desiree. I lived in the Peace Village from 1996 to 2006. During my stay, they helped me through school and in my life in general. In 2006, we were introduced to a program to integrate us in the society. Before joining Peace Village, I lived with a good family, but it was not able to look after me. They were told about the Peace Village, so later they took me there. When I left Peace Village in 2006, I was put in a house together with other former Peace Village children. Due to the good upbringing we got from the Peace Village, we are all disciplined people who respect and support each other. We are well organized and each of us has responsibilities. We will always think about Peace Village. We always remember our brothers and sisters there. Until now, we do not have complaints. We urge the founders of this organization to keep up the good work and to continue supporting us with dedication and courage. We want to welcome any potential supporters to help, whether morally or materially, because there is still a long way to go. We have an association of former Peace Village children which helps us to stay together and also convey our needs to the founders of the Peace Village.
yatangiye guseka yashaka kuvuga aruti bizwi byose abana 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 umwana n'umutware umwana iyo yiga gutumwa atangiye gukubagana yatangiye ishuri ashaka kumenya twose kugeza b'ingimbi cyangwa se umwangavu afite igikundiro kandi atwibutsa amateka n'umutware azaba umugabo azaba umugore azibaruka abana azaba umwami cyangwa umwamikazi cyangwa umwamikazi azaba perezida